So yeah, your reality twists a little bit, and suddenly you just your arm flies out, and you just right. So give me an attack roll since you've just grabbed this guy.
Blew a lot on this. Let's make that attack.
Let's
let me ask
grapple
you
this
this:
asshole.
is this a fighting roll or a range fighting roll?
That's a good question.
It's definitely a fighting roll.
I was going to ask that
fighting
earlier.
roll.
Now it's not ranged. Not after that stretching.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's the benefit of stretching is you can fight at a distance.
Okay, so what I gotta. Oh, that's a nice roll. All right, that's a 14 plus my fighting of 6.
You got a 9 plus whatever you rolled.
Yeah.
His defense is 7, so I think that minuses away, doesn't it?
So just add +2 to whatever you rolled.
Okay, so that would be a 16.
Not bad.
Okay.
So it's a couple of MOS.
Yeah, that's 1 MOS.
Okay, so you rip your hands around him, or one hand around one of his ankles, and then your fingers elongate around the guy, so you just yank him down. He's like, I've said something weird, haven't I? Yeah, I didn't say off, I said down.
I had no such thing in mind. I am merely thinking that this is weird enough without any innuendo, okay? So I'm not going anywhere with this. It's already weird.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. So yeah, your fingers wrap around, kind of like forming a knot around his calf, and you pull backwards, and he goes flat in his face. He's not expecting this. He's like, you hear something solid clunk against the ground, like a heavy piece of metal. And you're like, whoa! You can see him like trying desperately to hold on and cling on. He grabs a plant to come straight out of the little pod. He grabs like some of the grass and it tears up. And he's like, holy shit! And he kind of flips around onto his back, and you see him like reach into his jacket for something.
I'll nudge. What's your character's name? Ron?
Darcy.
Darcy. Yeah. I'll nudge and I'll be like, that always weirds me out when I see it.
And I say, shush, because I'm aiming. Yeah. If it's an initiative check, I'm going, and if that's a weapon, I'm going for the danger sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh, hella load of danger. There's no initiative required.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there will be. Mm-hmm. So let's roll initiative. Let's see how that works. So that's a single D10, isn't it?
Nope. 2D10 plus speed plus intuition.
Plus
you got
speed.
it.
Okay. 2DS plus 10.
That's my speed.
10. Speed 3 plus.
Sorry, I got
3
6
plus.
I got 16.
Oh, you guys are. Everybody's talking. They're saying numbers. Right. So I'm going to have plus 10 on this roll.
Nice.
Okay, so my total is 23.
Sure.
Okay. Darcy is 23. Polly?
16.
Okay.
17.
Age. Okay. 17 for Caliban. Okay. So the initiative order would be Darcy first, followed by the man in black, followed by Caliban, followed by Polly. And I have child aggro. Oh, what is it? Let me to open that. Sorry, guys.
No, that's all right. Carry on.
In my fatherly duty, opening a cornetto. Trying to figure out how it opens. There we go.
Looks good. I want one.
I see. You don't know either. Right. Rah. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah. Off you go. Bye-bye. See you later. Love you too. Close the door, Speedy. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, actually, so I'll go with what we've done, but in the future, Danger Sense actually gives me a roll, and then that gives me an MOS to initiative if I want.
Ooh, well, you should do that.
Okay. So,
really
I
don't
don't
first
think
anyway.
First anyway, so I'm not going to bother. But just letting you know that sometimes it's going to make a difference.
That's good to know.
Okay, so in that case, I've got my attack. And so I am going to do ranged fighting. and I believe that's based on dexterity. Is that correct, Jerry?
Combat rating. CR.
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot about combat rating. So yeah, 6 plus 10. So that's plus 16 to my roll. I'm trying to decide whether I want to. Nah, screw it. I can actually decrease my MOV. So if I blow his head off, I'll just decrease MOS. I'll just decrease the MOS, right? So.
Sounds like a plan.
So I roll a 12, and I believe I said that I had. Oh, you see, I forgot my number. 16. So 12 and 16 give me a 28.
28, and you had -7 for his defense.
So
which
I'm
brings
at
you down to
21.
21, which is how many MOS?
That should be 3.
Okay, so 3. So that's 3. So is it the gun damage, which is a 9mm pistol, is DR4? Oh, yeah, +1 accuracy. DR4, so that's damage rating 4, and then each MOS adds a 1 to the damage rating. Is that it?
So that's 7.
Or you can do other little special things. So you could spend those MOS to like do stuff like disarm him.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. No, I'm actually going to.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good question. Am I going to blow it out of his hands? We'll be able to catch him, right? He's on his back, for God's sake. He's already got. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the gun's blowing out of his hand. If I needed 4 MOS
so he
for that,
was
I'll have to spend
to draw it. He was like drawing it. You were you took careful aim and shot him clean in the hand, right through the wrist. It's like a nasty injury.
Oh.
You hear him kind of cry out in pain. And he's like,
This poor guy. I don't even really know who he is.
Well, hey, he's got a gun in Ireland. This guy's a spook or something.
Yeah.
This is bad news. So I'm going to do the whole casual walk, like what? I never shot. Who shot at somebody? Kind of walk down the. Are you reeling him in, or are you just got him on a?
Oh no, I'm reeling him.
Oh, okay.
I'm pulling him back.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so that way I'll meet him in the middle.
The gunshot rings out, and it being Ireland, everyone's like, kind of, what was that? Was that a car backfiring? Was that thing? And all the farmers are going, who the fuck is shooting the shotgun?
I was going to say that.
This kind of stuff.
There goes old Bessie then, right?
Yeah, exactly. But so you have a few seconds. The driving rain kind of helps conceal things.
Yeah, I figured.
And the guy on his back goes, shouts out, "Danger close! Danger close! Agent Burgess! Ow!
Yeah,
fuck!"
And I say, "Oh, quit your whining!
You fucking shot me! Oh God!
Why do you have a gun?
Paperwork!" And he's still like slowly getting dragged towards you.
No, it's like it's enough.
Huh?
Now. Cough.
Oh,
spill.
Jesus Christ! Go up.
Who do you work for?
He's like, who do you think? Your friend over there. Well, same place as your friend used to, at least. Jesus. You've got to get me to a. Then he looks around.
I was going to say it's.
I mean, not
you're fine.
here.
You're fine.
No, you can't fucking leave me here. Jesus, the paperwork alone.
Oh, really? You can't leave you here. Is something wrong here?
It's a fucking hospital in Ireland with a gunshot wound. The paperwork will keep me here for years. For fuck's sake, just let me in the back of the car. Please.
God,
Agent Burgess, please.
Can you is this a user agent?
Oh, well, the code they shouted out was definitely user.
Oh, okay.
The fact that they know who you are.
Right. It's like it's like he says, "I'm embarrassed to admit that I used to belong, that I sort of belong to this agency. Come on, shithead," and I'll sort of give him a shove toward the car, and I say, "Any more nonsense out of you, or whining?"
He's clutching his hand.
I'll just look over to Caliban and I'll say, well, you just have to worry. He's too civilized to do anything, but you look out for her.
That's right.
Right.
He's still kind of struggling, trying to unknot your fingers from his leg, and he's still.
I held out a Kleenex. Do you need a?
He's actually got
it. And it just immediately turns red.
Yeah, no, we've got to patch him up a little better. That's a wound, but But anyway, so I was going to say, don't waste our time. If you have valuable information for me, say it now.
Can we at least get in the car and drive, and I'll talk then, okay?
He wants to cooperate, so let's just let's meet
He's
him.
looking around, kind of like really nervously, and you can hear like a distant sound.
All right,
a
then.
Siren, but it's really distant.
Yeah, we're gonna putt off somewhere.
We don't have an omniscient police in this game. You seem
feel
to
like
be just
putting them in
around the
the
corner
boot.
waiting to pounce.
All right, off we go.
There's no room in the boot. The entire car is filled with stuff. He looks at
now.
kind of he's like sitting on a suitcase, and he's like
a spam
wrapped
can.
up. Yeah, he's not happy. He's getting rather pale. If anyone wants
Who
to
here
treat
is
him while
any
you
good at
drive,
any
you
kind of
can.
medical stuff?
We can try it.
Tell me you guys said that in character.
I think we all kind of shrug.
Great.
I don't have any kind of first aid or
Bandage his wound. Okay.
Okay, give me a first aid type skill roll. Yeah.
Okay. I'll use like my technical plus, I guess, intelligence. So I've got a +4. Plus 12. So let's see. So 12 plus 18. So that's 24.
Oh my God. Oh, this is great. It's like you stick your hand. Okay, I got it. Can I take this one? Polly's gonna like
right through.
make him put his hand like through the passenger seats. So Caliban, who's in the passenger front, can actually.
And I'll just squeeze up on his forearm here to stop the bleeding.
Right. Yeah. And then, but then it's like surgical.
You know you've got a living
quality,
tourniquet,
right?
right? You've got a living tourniquet right there.
So,
all he can do.
Right. Exactly. So you work him up, and I'm just paying no attention. So when he draws his hand back, I'll say, "There now, you see."
Can't get this microphone in a comfortable place where I'm not snorting into it every time I breathe, and see if that works any better. Okay, so he's like, oh my God, ow. Thanks, I guess.
I'm assuming you're here to investigate.
Yeah, we are.
We're here to investigate. We could pool our resources, and you can just tell us everything you know or think you know.
Oh, he's going to do that anyway. What matters here is what on earth brings user out here with nobody telling me.
Nobody gets told everything. You know that.
Well,
I'm just curious as to what you're doing here.
We're making an exception today.
With two obvious metahumans. I mean, I don't know. Look, I'm not in a position to argue right now, but yeah, sure, I'll tell you what I know, which is virtually nothing so far. We've put the place under surveillance, hoping to see if somebody would show up.
Someone did.
Likewise, keeping an eye on the church. We were tasked by higher ups to see if we could find out anything about the recent disturbances in this area. Order came down from somewhere on high that we were to watch out for anything unusual, which I believe you people classify as, I might add.
What? Crazy.
I'll give you. She says, "I'll give you that." That's
yeah. Mm-hmm. And we were told to keep an eye open for anything unusual in the area. The tip came down from on high somewhere. Who knows?
And you trusted your orders, and you trusted your superiors, and you trusted the chain of command, and you just did your job.
It worked out really well.
And I
it was working great until somebody shot me.
I'll say to the other two, you see what they're like now.
Right. What's your name, Agent?
Gillicuddy.
All right, Gilcuddy.
Dan, if you want to.
Cuddy.
Ooh, I so want to use an epiphany to know whether he's lying or not, but I won't waste my epiphany.
Right. So
you could just give me an insight check of some type, shape, or form.
That's all right. Go on.
See if you can. Yeah.
What do you know about whatever altercation happened at that cave?
Not a hell of a lot. I haven't really heard anything much about it, just what you've heard on the news.
So that
we
incident had nothing to do with you being here in the first place?
No, that's what brought us here.
Wait,
Yeah.
You're telling me two different things. You were here without reference to the incident at the cave, or you were here with reference to the incident at the cave?
Ah, sorry. Now I understand your question. Yeah. No, we were sent here on orders from on high. We weren't sent here specifically about the cave.
Hanky-panky and to
exactly.
watch a church.
Yep.
And you were told that the hospital was possibly the site of the unknown hanky-panky.
Yeah, we were told to look out for a woman, he says, looking at Ollie. That we weren't given a description, just told that she'd have metahuman powers.
Yeah, that's not her.
Yeah. And what's going on at this?
I don't know. A woman with metahuman powers.
Shut up, Gillicuddy. It's not her.
If you say so.
Yeah. Trust us. We're the good guys.
I just got here.
So are we.
Can't be me.
Well, then, since we're all good together.
Sure. What have you found out?
What haven't we found out? Did you know that back in, and I repeat all the cool shit that Malloy taught us, but with no reference to the actual events in the cage, just the history, right?
Right. He's like,
I forgot about that part.
What does this apply to any of this that's going on right now?
Oh.
Well, you tell us the pieces about the church, and maybe we can come to some type of conclusion.
So.
Church?
Did you say you guys were keeping an eye on the church?
Yeah. Well, we're stretched a little thin right now. I've been spreading my time between the two.
And the church has been doing nothing special besides being a house of God?
There's some old bag in the church. She claims something about angels coming down from on high and bursting into the church. I honestly, I don't think she's playing with a full deck.
Well, I'll just
a little bit.
Probably lying.
Well, I think she might have a touch of something, dementia or something like that. She doesn't really seem that clear in her own head. People get to that age, they get a bit funny. It wouldn't surprise me if she just took a couple of extra Prozac by accident,
this guy's winning the sensitivity award of the year, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
he's like, look at this place. There's nothing to fucking do here. So they're all on drugs, all of them. They've got to be. Yeah. I've seen some shit in my time. Okay, I've seen some really weird shit in my time.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you guys have too. He says, looking particularly at Polly and at Caliban, and then back at you, back at Darcy, kind of going. Some of us may have seen more shit than others, but I'm hearing crap about a cave blowing up. This isn't the 1990s. Terrorists are not blowing up pillars in the main streets. I mean, even if they did, they never blew up archaeological sites.
You know what?
This feels like somebody's covering shit up.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Oh,
you know what?
Not only that, but there's. Yeah. Sorry. Go on. Please tell me more.
I'm just saying that I think we've come to your stop as we're driving.
I was thinking we could just let him out of the cave.
There's nothing here.
We could let him out. We could let him off the cave. He can investigate all sorts of really important things there. Let me assure you of one thing. You know those angels? Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember the angels? Crazy lady, dementia, Prozac, elder, derogatory statements about elders, that kind of thing. You might remember that?
Yeah.
Watch the skies, Gillicuddy. Watch the skies.
Why are we going to drop a satellite weapon on somebody?
I think we're driving off at that point. Leaving it near the cave.
He's
Yeah.
like, hey, this is the middle of
Hey.
fucking nowhere. Well, at least there's a house. Maybe I can get someone to help me.
That's right.
Yeah, you couldn't exactly.
Inside the house.
I'm enjoying that. I'm going to say hi to I must know the family.
House.
I must know the family's last name by now, having scooted through all their papers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say
Oh,
hello to
yeah.
the whoever's, right? Whatever their name is.
The Flynn family.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he heads towards the house, and you can
I'm not even looking. I can't bear to look in the rearview mirror. That's someone else. That's okay.
And the church. That's where we're driving to now.
Yeah. I'm feeling like maybe we'll say I'm feeling like a little prey, being
I think it's
a bit of an owl prey. Let's see how
right.
it goes.
Yeah, I know.